Next Up Bodybuilding podcast. We're going to do something a little different. We got our panel, Bo and Frank. And today we're going to talk about what it takes to make a national run. So thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
How's everyone doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Just waiting to eat again.
Just like everyone else.
Yeah.
Low carbs. Frank, welcome to the prep world. Finally started.
Oh, you're on prep? Oh, yeah. You're prepping
for Vegas.
Which one's that?
Battle of the Desert.
When is that one? Is that
October 3rd?
October 3rd? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I hear you're going to be there, David.
Yeah, we're shooting for it.
Shut up. I already know you're going to be there.
We're shooting for it. Logistically, we're trying to make things happen.
Come on. The women talk. I already know.
Logistically, we're trying to make things happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing?
We're shooting for Vegas.
I'll see you in Vegas in October?
Yeah.
Because y'all flying into Phoenix and driving to Vegas?
Well, that might be an option.
Oh, okay.
Logistics. We're figuring out logistics, like I said.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
The shows are so different now, too.
Yeah.
The COVID thing, because we just came back from Utah. We're at the Utah Wasatch Warrior.
When, this weekend?
No, July 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Your girl competed in that one?
Yeah.
How'd she
She got 11th in that one. But
How many people were in? Was it a big class?
No, but what I was telling David is judges that had never seen her before. So, like, she had made improvements from the other judging panel. And I think it just made a mistake of going to the wrong one. If she would have went to Spectrum, it would have been a lot different probably for her.
More than likely, because was Sandy in Utah?
No, she was in the
Spectrum.
Yep. Yeah, and then we're like at the show this weekend, and the judging is like Tyler was judging, so it's more like Sandy judging, so it's a little different. That's why I was telling Dave, you got to like find your people and
kind of stick with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to stay in front of Sandy because she's very honest, and she has a pretty good memory too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. She does. She knows everybody by their first name. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Like amateur, she knows them. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I like Sandy a lot. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's cool. She's straight up.
What you're saying is find your judge and kind of stick with them.
That's what we're kind of learning. Like everything we kind of learned on the fly, like the national shows too. Her first one was in 2016 USA's Bikini. Like she did good here in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, all right, yeah, let's go. You got this. You're gonna fucking do it. And we went, and she got smoked. Fourth call out. But the class, like Frank back then, it was like 45 girls in a class. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Like it was. You're just sitting there, like, all right, another one. Shit, when's she coming on? You're just waiting.
It was huge back then, huge. Yeah. But now that I think people are realizing that bikini girls have to have muscle now.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is starting to dwindle down.
Well, that's what she realized back then. She's like, damn, these girls are dwarfing me, like making me look small.
Yeah.
So she took time off and came back and got 4th place the next year, I think.
Okay.
So she went 4th call out to 4th place. So
that's pretty good.
You start figuring it out and learning, like, all right, I guess it's kind of good going in. But if you already know, like if we know now, I wouldn't have sent her in.
Right.
Really?
We had to just learn it. Yeah. Like we didn't have no one helping us out really. Like we knew about Joe and all these guys in Arizona, but we don't really talk to that many people back then. So we're just trying to figure things out on our own. So,
I always think it's best to, once you qualify for a national show, to like hurry up and do your best and just hurry up and do the next one. Yeah. Because, I mean, especially here in Arizona, if you like qualify in Arizona and then you go do a national show.
It's so different. Yeah.
So different.
Well, yeah, David got 2nd place at the Arizona show, and then she turns pro the following year.
Yeah.
Like 6 months later. So.
Well, for my defense, I just won the overall in Texas.
Yeah.
I always say if you can win in Texas, you can win anywhere.
Well, that's what
I got dipped in Arizona.
That's because Texas is a cheat code, first of all.
Yes, it is.
Cheat code.
We've gone over that. You guys have the gyms you have in Texas are not fair, bro.
It's
I've never been there.
Man, you gotta go to Destination.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling somebody today.
You gotta go to Destination. Like we went like for his wedding. And then I think like the day after the wedding,
No, the day
went back
of.
to destination, huh?
The day of.
The day of. The morning of.
Oh, the day of. Yeah, the day of. My bad.
What is out there for? We got
We went to destination. As soon as I walk in, I see Steve Kuklo training chest.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's different. That's different because you're seeing the size of that. And you're like, I ain't shit.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah. Like I thought I big, and my girl was this whole time like, man, he's really big. Like I get it.
Yeah.
I know. He's a huge guy.
I was just there last week, and I had the opportunity to do a photo shoot. And was it Jay Mackey or Joseph Mackey who just competed in Tampa Pro?
Yeah.
Was there. The guy's even bigger.
He's tall too, huh?
He's a good size. Yeah, he's a good height. I wasn't going up shoulder to shoulder too.
No, you kind of keep your distance from those guys. Yeah. Did y'all see the Tampa Pro, the results?
Yeah, I was watching some of it.
We watched some of it.
Yeah, I think Hunter deserved to win that.
Oh yeah, Hunter is a beast.
His muscles
I gotta
full everywhere.
disagree with that. And I strongly disagree with Hunter's placing.
What?
I take the same sentiment as my coach. I like this color. I love this conditioning. But his back wasn't there.
That's
Really?
the only thing. That's the only thing he needs. But Labrada didn't really have a crazy back too. His back had lines, but they don't taper out like crazy.
His daddy wasn't on stage.
Yeah.
But what is it? There was a black guy in green shorts.
Oh, he was good.
Wayne.
Yeah.
He was super conditioned. Wasn't as grainy as Hunter or I'd like to see, but
his
the guy wasn't missing any body parts.
Yeah, the only thing probably is like glutes compared to Hunter and them is a lot different.
Yeah.
His glutes are downsized. Like Hunter is full everywhere.
Yeah.
Except his lats need to come up, but that's probably yeah.
But
I didn't see it, so I'm just like taking in like I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying like all the words going in before I heard like I think I watched a podcast with Dennis James and I think Flex Wheeler. They were saying and Dennis James was just like all over like Hunter, like how good he was.
All over Hunter.
Everybody.
I didn't see it.
He's a good athlete. Like I'm never gonna take anything away from him. I just think he's missing a major body part that other competitors were more complete, and I thought they should have won. Ian, back in my day as a young man, right? The guy didn't have a tan.
He didn't.
Like
you couldn't see anything. It was completely washed out. What he would do is double bicep. Yeah.
Like he looks amazing, but like if you don't have a tan, you don't get first call outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Yeah, they did a 2-man call out, top 2.
Yeah, like if you don't have the proper tan for the stage.
I thought Dwayne beat him. That guy.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
But Ian looked dope. He just didn't have any color.
I didn't get to check out Men's Physique though. Did you guys watch it?
I did.
I didn't see the whole lineup, but I saw that that Andre won.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys the videos. I got them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, was it a big class?
Yeah, it was a good sized class. It was like
it was a lot.
Close to 40 guys, 43.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, because it was a Masters and they had about 10 or 12 guys in Masters.
Oh yeah. That's right.
They all crossed over to the Open.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was Andre, which not upset about. Guy's amazing physique, top 5 Olympian every year, and then Anthony. I think Dre just got the nod because Anthony was on point. He was big, full, dry. Like
I'm looking at that line. And Anthony Gilks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked good. And then Bo, for you in your world,
definitely big.
And I were watching Bikini, and I was like, I have no fucking clue.
That's what sucks about it. Is it?
And like,
who's gonna win? I don't know.
It's like, yeah, they all win.
From the Wasatch Warrior compared to this first call out, they're completely. There were some of them, but the placements. The girl that got second got 7th at the Wasatch Warrior, and the girls that got second call out were at the one prior.
Yep. And then like one of Ryan's girls, Jazzy, whatever.
Yeah, well, she was in the first call out.
First call out at Utah.
Last time, but not this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you're just so inconsistent. It's hard to tell what's gonna happen.
Well, in the Southeast, they take a different and I was telling David back this when I first met David, like, you know, the different regions, you know, they're going to look for different things. Like typically in the Southeast, I think they go really heavy for fullness and conditioning. And I think a lot of the judges on those Southeast shows are like, a lot of them like former bodybuilders, like, for like 10 plus years as bodybuilding. So their view is like, all right, who looks the most like a bodybuilder in every division?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like, and I think that's what changes. Like, when you're saying like the judging, like, yeah, you're right. In different areas, they add different stuff.
Yeah. Like personally, I'm a little concerned that like if I would go to a Cali show, like I don't know how I'd fare.
I told you when I first met you, I told you what I heard about Cali, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have a Cali coach, don't go to Cali.
Don't go to Cali.
Oh, that's what they said? Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I've heard from some Olympian guys. Yeah, like if you don't have like a presence in California, then like have fun in Cali.
Yeah.
That's why we're coming to Vegas.
See, and the thing about Vegas, whose show is that?
It's Jay Cutler's show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The battle
according to what I was talking to you. It's supposed to be Jay's show.
Yeah. Jay Cutler.
Oh, Jay Cutler?
Yeah. I think it's as, you know, former Mr. O, it should be a little more fair and balanced. I don't think he owns his own supplement company, but that's about it.
Jeez. There'll be a lot of California guys there, I think, though.
Yeah.
A lot of California guys.
Yeah.
And then when there being so few shows, I think it'll be like a lot of Olympia guys too.
I know.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Every show's gonna be like that.
It's gonna be something.
Yeah.
I wanna look at who's gonna be doing that one.
Yeah, it'll be a ton of guys. So we'll hop on like kind of what we were talking about for judges. When you're making that national run, Bo, you've been to a couple different national shows, right?
I think I've been to every one except the collegiates, teen collegiates.
Okay.
Oh, in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I got
my pro card.
I've been in North Americans.
Okay.
USA's, Junior USA, Junior Nats. I like Junior Nationals a lot. I just like.
Is that the one in South Carolina?
Junior Nationals. Oh, Junior USA is South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Junior Nats is Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that one. And then I like the Miami, the Nationals. And then I went to Pittsburgh. I went to the North American. That was pretty cool. I like that one too.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, USA's twice, I think. But yeah, they're all different. It seems
they're all different.
All ran different. Some are smoother. Some take longer. Like
yeah.
Sometimes you're there forever, or the AC's hot. Like but like we went to the USA's. It's so hot in that. I don't know if you guys been there.
Was it the USA?
UNLV?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that lobby area, it gets hot, and there's so many people are laying on the floor in the lobby. Like the bathrooms are crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is nuts. But I still like the show. Like I like how they're adding the big screens on the side.
Yeah.
Of the stage now.
Like nationals.
Yeah. Because Monica did the Masters Nationals in December, the first one.
That's right.
Yeah, and they had the panels on the side. It's USA's too. Muscle Contest runs it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, who has the best run show or national show?
Damn.
I've got my favorite.
Well, mine is going to be Gary Udit because that's where I got my pro card. So he's I
like the Chicago one and I don't know Junior Nats. I like that one a lot, and mainly because everything's at that hotel. And whenever it's at the hotel, it's so easy.
Yeah.
Just come out the elevator, walk down, you're in there, and it's done.
You're right there.
But that one, and I don't know. I really like the Miami.
Yeah.
Maybe because I just had Kendall.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about Steph or me or anyway. So it's just kind of cool to be there and just focus.
Be a spectator for most of it.
Yeah, it's different, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Miami's a fun city.
Huh?
Miami's a fun city.
Yeah. It was perfect. I loved it. But yeah, that show goes pretty smooth. I felt like, yeah.
I like the seating too. It's kind of like you're in a legit auditorium where big screens, good view, not a bad seat in the house.
The Universe, when we first did it, that one was rough. The prejudging, when Steph did it, that's where she got her pro card. Prejudging started like at 8 or something like that.
Wow, that's nice.
At 8 a.m. or something like, I don't know when it started, early in the morning, but it's just only females on Friday.
Yeah.
Prejudging started at 8. It didn't end till like 6:30 p.m. Yeah. Finals was supposed to start at 6. Yeah. So we weren't staying at the hotel either. We're staying at like an Airbnb. So we're just back there like, shit, when are we going up? And so I was like, just lay down.
Yeah, just lay down.
I was like, just lay down. I'm going to go back and forth. I was like, damn, they're still on this. They're still on that. And it's all females that day. Yeah. It took forever. The judges had to take like a 1-hour break and then get back into it for finals. Finals went by fast.
Yeah.
But I think that was the first year Tyler was doing the head judging, maybe. So, because Steve Weinberger wasn't judging that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it was Tyler that year.
He wasn't judging for mine either. He was kind of like just hanging out, making sure everything went smoothly.
Yeah, that I like that one, but it was a lot different when you did it.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a lot smoother.
Okay.
Seemed like.
Yeah, I feel like it was a pretty smooth show. Like, it's a national show that shows a lot of competitors, so it is a lot of that sitting around waiting. You get a lot antsy, like waiting to go. But the lobby was kind of cool. They had a bunch of different, sponsors and booths out there, so that was nice. And then getting up on stage was a good stage. I can't complain too much.
Okay. Yeah, North Americans is pretty big too, isn't there? There's a pro show and an amateur, right, Frank?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that one went pretty smooth too, I think, from what I can remember.
Yeah, the pro-ams though, those are just such long shows.
Yeah.
Those are just, jeez. Those are long shows.
It is. But what, like, for you guys, when you guys are waiting, I don't know, I haven't done a national show, but when you're waiting there, is the time just going slow for you?
It feels like competing like anything else. It's like, when do I get to go on stage? When do I eat this specific meal? When do I take this specific pump product? When do I start pumping up? When do I get my glaze? It's just like waiting for those steps seems to take forever.
I don't know. When I did Gary, like every class had their own text address. So like you started getting text updates around, I think.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Like around 15, 20 minutes before.
Yeah.
They would text you like, all right, so your class will be up at this time. And it was
spot on. Damn.
Spot on. Like if you were not there, you.
Well, that's what's nice about the pro shows. Now, pros go on at 12 or 1, expect this time. You just show up. You don't have to wait.
Yeah. They stop the show and pros hop on.
Yeah. So as an amateur, you just got to be ready.
Yeah.
Try to figure out whenever you're going to get on stage. Because it matters. It matters when you're going to eat your meal. Like, you're like, all right, do I eat now? Or I don't know. How much more time do we got?
Yeah. When do I eat this rice cake with honey and peanut butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Gary show. Like, I remember when I was, I think we were getting ready to go up for prejudge or something. There was a guy in my lineup who was saying, like, he had did the show, like, the year before. And, like, he didn't think that they would be on time like they were. And he said he was, like, 3 minutes late and they didn't let him go on.
Yep. That happened to some girl. She got, like, 3rd or something like that. She didn't show up, so they just moved everybody up. So she didn't end up not placing. DQ, I think, or something. They don't play at nationals like that.
No, they don't.
Nah, not at all.
That's Kenny. That happened to him. Some guy didn't show up at nationals, and that's how he qualified.
Damn.
He was gonna get 3rd, and the dude that got 1st didn't show up. So after, he's like, "All right, is it time for us to go up?" We're like, "Nah, dude, they already went." He's like, I came to this to qualify. And it was like right before a national show. He didn't get to compete the next week because he was doing it right before USA's, the weekend before USA. So he's doing that one to qualify. Didn't get it, and I don't know what happened to him after that. But he was good.
Not that good.
Yeah.
Not that good. Damn, these judges are ruthless. So what are they actually looking for? You guys think, like at the national level? Well, what's different from the local regional shows?
It just depends on the classes, like we were saying, but
yeah,
it's usually like conditioning, number one, and then the fullness of the muscle and symmetry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stage presence too, because if you're like looking off to this space like that, or like a lot of guys would like rush through their routines, especially men's physique stuff. Like if you don't hit it and you just already do 1, 2, and you go into the next one, like the judges never even got a shot to look at you. You didn't even get no pictures.
Yeah, you didn't get no pictures.
No time to take any pictures of you. So
and see what I do, like even now when I help guys get ready for like a show, I tell them, man, when you hit your pose, act like every pose is a photo shoot, because you hit it, hold it for about a second or two so somebody can get a picture, you count it in your head, and then go to your next move. Because if not, you pose yourself out of a placing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Quickly. I don't know, my first national show was USA's. It was, I mean, the guys that are big now, they didn't even place well in that show. So then we used to do quarter turns.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you guys had.
You know what I mean?
So, like bodybuilding quarter turns?
Yeah, you quarter turn right.
You would like stand and damn.
Yeah. And everybody did the hand on the hip. And like, and I didn't really know what they were looking for when you do like when you're facing like the side view, because it was like nobody knew what to do.
Yeah, you just hit your oblique shot.
Yeah, and everybody would just stand to the side and just turn.
Oh wait, that's how you did it?
That's all you do. It was
like that, like looking forward, like a bodybuilding.
You like hand on your hip.
Oh, so it's like the wellness. It's like the wellness quarter turn now.
Yeah.
It was like holy shit. Yeah, it was different. But then when I went to I did 3 national shows. I'm not great like David.
I know.
I was just determined to once.
I did. I went to Pittsburgh in 2013, but it was like my first time like going out of state by myself. Trying to do call in with a coach and check-ins like that.
It's hard. It's a big difference.
So when the extra guys were talking to me, they were like talking, and I was like, yeah. All right, go. I didn't hear a word he said, so I went out on stage and stood there.
Yeah. I did that.
I'm like, all right, thank you, sir. And then I walked off. And I was like, what?
Was that for your?
Have a routine.
That was for your routine.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm walking off the stage. I look back and I see like the next dude going up. Like I'm like, what the?
That's what we're supposed to do.
Well, so now like you're like the pioneer of that division. So now these guys coming up, they have something to look at or try to emulate. Back then, you guys figuring out like, all right, do we stand like this? Do we smile? Like, what's going on?
You know, like
remember,
even at that USA's, I didn't even hear him call my number out.
Yeah.
I was just standing on the side, like just looking around. And the guy next to me was like, yo, man, I think they're calling you. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
I'm good.
And I'm just looking around, like, nah, I think they're calling. Like, what? Yeah, they're calling you to go. Oh shit, okay. Like, because my coach, and I think, you know, when you say I'm prepping for a national show, I think you got to have good leadership. Because my coach was like, even though like he prepped me well, was like, hey man, we're not expecting much when we go here. I'm like, all right.
Oh shit.
I guess so. Yeah, you're like, all right,
I'm not expecting much, so I'm just chilling. I'm at UnLV looking around. I see people that I recognize from Arizona, like, oh shit, what's happening? Like, bro, they're calling you, like, no, I'm good. And it was like 43 dudes, and it was like I was 180.
Okay.
And so I'm looking around at guys. I'm like, huge. Like, there's no way I'm gonna do anything here. And then I wasn't expecting to do anything, so my mindset wasn't even where it is now. So I tell people now when they do a show, like, I never guarantee a placing when I talk to anyone when they got a show coming up. But I tell them to train and expect to win.
Hell
like,
yeah.
You know, act like you're gonna win. You know, everything there is for you, because then you're in tune with the show. But I had such bad coaching, like I was just like, hey, we're not expecting much. We're just gonna see what happens. And I'm like, all right, then let's just see what happens.
There's too much money to be seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Well, it's different for guys. At least it's not as much as the girls. Like David,
guys are real easy.
The girls have to spend a lot.
No, I figured it out.
Makeup.
I figured it out. So this is it's all the same, no matter if you're a male
or
a woman.
I remember we talking
Guys, we spend our money through the prep.
Yeah.
Shorts are only $50. Women they don't have to buy as much food, but come show day, dude, those girls drop fuck tons of money.
Yeah.
Makeup, it's $150. Hair and makeup, and then they still gotta get the tan. The suit, if they buy it, it's $1,000. If they rent it, it's still what, $150, $200?
Yeah.
Just to give it back.
Yeah.
Like they spend all the money that we spend in one day.
I've seen suits for girls be like $2,500.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a Honda Civic.
You know what I mean? And think of the material. How much material goes into like a bikini suit? $2,500.
That is crazy. Yeah.
I can't do that. That doesn't sit well with me.
Man, I bought my $50 band shorts, and David likes to make fun of them, and they don't look like a Sprite commercial. Shit is hot. I wore those things from 2012 up until my last show in 2018.
Damn.
Listen, man. Listen,
I'm on budget, all right? Underwear.
But I hold together by now.
So it was like, all right.
Yeah.
Now they work well. But they're ugly, and everybody keeps telling me I need to change them.
They are ugly, Frank.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear them in Vegas.
Please don't wear them in Vegas.
I know I'm not going to wear them. I'm not wearing them in Vegas.
Yeah. So, like, some money, right? I remember my prep, or even talking about my prep now, I think last month between me and the missus, it's like $700 or $800 just in food.
Yeah.
And then travel to the show.
Travel, hotel,
or Airbnb. Then you still have to buy food when you get there.
Yeah.
Yep. You tan, hair, makeup, suit, shorts.
Yeah. So last time we had to buy a microwave at this last one we went to.
That's what you guys did.
Yeah. Well, there was only one microwave. And there's COVID too, so I ain't trying to mess everybody up that same microwave.
Hilarious.
So
we stayed at was it Hooters in Vegas at the USA's, and they didn't have microwaves. Damn. So I had like the minute rice packs. I had to heat those up in the hot water sink in my hotel room.
Damn.
And all my meats and veggies I ate cold.
Oh no.
Yeah. Again, if you're with someone that knows, like, all right, when we get here, these are the things we need to do. These are the things you need to be aware of. That's one thing. But like
even like a check sheet, like Steph has like a check sheet. All right, we're going here. We need to make sure we have this, we have that. And then if we forget anything, that's what we do when we get there we usually get there like Thursday if the show's on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we do all our running around on Thursday, go lift, and then that way Friday we can just chill and not worry about nothing.
Down.
Just go to all the appointments, meetings. It's a lot less stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're running around like crazy, it sucks.
Just to make those meetings for the shows suck. Because like you said, like for what was it? Universe. Girls go in, their day is on Friday. So they got to be there at the meeting on Thursday. So these poor ladies probably got to take off work from Wednesday through Friday just to compete for one day.
Yeah, we got there Wednesday.
Yeah.
When we went. So,
I think when I went to Pittsburgh one year, I asked when I was like getting a room. I didn't stay at the host hotel. I stayed like at a hotel nearby, and I was asking the people like, how close was it? They're like, it's not that far. It's like a mile or two. So I ended up having to rent a car.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because it was that far away.
Yep.
Damn.
Like I think going back in for finals, I got in an accident in the parking garage.
What?
Yeah, somebody hit me, and the lady was like, "Do you wanna?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna. I can't right now. I gotta go."
Yeah,
like yeah, man, it was. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man, these things they get expensive. Just it is what it is. So I always say like,
you're not doing
young
it.
guys, they want to compete for the first time. I'm like, all right, make sure your home life's good, meaning like your family, friends. Make sure your money's straight. You better be doing really good at work so you can like either if you need a coast or you got some money, like you're good there. And then like if you're in a relationship with the person, like make sure that's solid because
you gotta have your
those
back.
3 things blow the fuck up.
Yeah, definitely. You're absolutely right. I was single for every show, for every year so far since I've been competing. So
yeah,
there wasn't really much to think about. I was able to be selfish.
yeah.
You know, it was easy. You know, the food thing wasn't an issue because I didn't have to worry about not eating with someone else, and I didn't have to worry about anybody else.
Or them having fruity pebbles in front of you.
Or Chipotle.
Pizza, everything. That's what I do to Steph.
Yeah.
I don't compete, so I'm like bringing home all this food. I'm like, you can have a bite. It's all right.
Oh man,
that's so fucked up.
But yeah, no. If you're doing the sport, you're not doing it just to do it. You gotta love it because you're gonna spend some money on it. You're gonna spend some time on it. You're gonna sacrifice from your family, your friends. You're gonna miss out going to certain things, and if you're gonna miss out on all that, then you gotta make it worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. A lot of people don't. They're just like. Yeah.
Like I talk to people when they're getting ready to do a show, and I'm like, "So why are you doing a show?" They're like, well, "I'm just doing it to see what happens." I'm like,
yeah, I want to see. This is a bucket list.
What happens if you lose? Like, what are you talking about?
What happens if you lose?
You're gonna lose.
Too much. Like, I mean, I think the year I finally got my card in 2015, I was doing 3 hours of cardio a day. So like, I was doing an hour, waking up at 4 to go do an hour in the middle of the day, and then an hour at night.
And lifting, right? And cooking your meals.
Yeah, the middle of the day was like a lift, and then I would lift again at night, and then do cardio after that again.
Damn.
Now, if I was with somebody,
yeah,
with 3 hours cardio, probably another 1.5, probably 3 hours of lifting a day. That's 6 hours a day where you're just not in tune to someone else.
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
No,
that can't work.
That's crazy. That's a crazy schedule. But like you love it so much, you didn't give a shit what you had to do. You just want to get up there.
You did it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was like I'd already done 2 shows, like 2 national shows, and like for me, I was like, this is my last time. Like I'm not doing this again. I hate to lose more than I like to win. And you know, if you don't get your pro card,
lose more than I like to win.
So
if you don't get your pro card, you lose. To me,
yeah.
And it was like I lost twice. I'm not gonna lose again. I'm done. I can't. And the stuff I put into it, you know, like 2015, like I really went, like the food was on point. Because I think the year before, we had to get my weight up. So I was eating about, I told David once, almost 10,000 calories a day.
I think I remember you saying that on the podcast too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is
that much food every day. 12 meals.
12 meals?
It was supposed to be 6, but I had to break it up. It was like, there's no way.
Too much at one sitting?
Yeah, because one meal was like a rotisserie chicken.
A whole one?
What?
The whole chicken.
The whole chicken?
The whole chicken.
Yeah, that's a lot of chicken.
Bill, I don't eat red meat.
Yeah, I don't
pop, too.
So one meal was like a pound of chicken thigh.
On one meal every day.
Huh?
You spending $5 on just one meal every day for the whole chicken.
And we did that for like 9 months.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Well, because of my last shows, I was like 180 and 183.
I would say, how much stage weight did you put on after that?
I've never done a show lower than 215.
Damn.
Since then.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit was.
Yeah.
That was just food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh.
I'm surprised you didn't just put it in a blender and just everything.
I knew a guy that did that. He would put his rice and chicken in a blender and pour it in like a gallon jug and just drink it.
I remember Sean Roden had to do that for the Olympia because he had his jaw like wired shut for 2016's Olympia.
Oh,
but yeah, he was talking about on the podcast, or Chris Aceto was talking about it. They putting steaks in a blender, blending it up to drink it because he can't chew. But he wants to get all his meals in still. Chris Aceto's like, you got a blender? I'll send you one. They did whatever.
I'll send him a Vitamix.
Dude.
And like people now, they think competing is so easy. Like, I want to be a pro, so I'm gonna be a pro. And I'm like,
dude, I know.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It's like,
all right.
Why?
Sure.
Really and then you see the hashtag pro bound
or road to pro.
Road to pro.
Oh yeah, road to pro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, how much cardio do you do? I don't do any. Like, I'll always ask someone, who won your class, who won your division at the previous Olympia?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
it. All right. But you want to be one of those guys. Okay.
So I've been a pro for a little more than 1 year now. Other than the recent supplement sponsorship, my life hasn't changed. I still buy my own shit, all my food, all the travel, all that stuff. I'm like, I've got 800 followers on my bodybuilding Instagram page. Like, why would that's not a good trade-off for countless hours in the gym, a cabinet full of supplements, and no pizza.
Yeah, just to see what happens.
Yeah, just to see what happens. That's just.
I still meet people now. It's like, I'm just gonna see what happens this show and then next show. Or I'll see people do like schedule out at the beginning of the year. They'll schedule out like 5 or 6 national qualifiers throughout the year. And I'm like, you don't expect to qualify?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you doing so many? Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you do that to your body? Like just over and over and over, and you're just gonna have to. You can only win.
Qualify. Yeah, just to qualify. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a lot of stuff with people and their coaching. It just don't make sense. You're like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
Why you do that show when there's this one or that one? And if you think about it, it's actually pretty easy to turn pro. You just you build up your physique, work on it, fill in your holes and all that, and you just gotta get ready for one show. You have a whole year to get ready.
Yeah, one show.
Come in 100%, and that's why I've never done a national show because I know, like, I don't know if I'm ready to do that right now. I've been doing it for years. I've been doing the lifestyle, but I respect it so much that I know if I show up, there's no way that I'm not gonna be in the top. So I need to do whatever it takes to get there. And if I'm not ready to commit to do that, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take my time, wait till the timing is right, and then go after it when I can, when my mindset is right. Not just to do it and see what happens, see where I place. I already know what's going to happen. I'm not going to win. So I need to wait. I need to get my weight up, and then I'll show up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, and I'll say, I always pertain everything to Arizona. There's a lot of that in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I do like my best when I talk to people, like, listen, man, you do a regional show in Arizona. You got the guy from Fry's, the dude from Walgreens, maybe some patch you see at the gym every once in a while. That's doing your show.
Yeah.
But when you get to nationals, you got people like, nah, I'm about to change my life.
Yeah.
My family's about to change. I'm about to do this and this. And it's like, you get there and you see it with the wide eyes. It's like,
yeah.
Because you know Greg Jones? He's Dr. Greg Jones here now in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
So in 2013, when he got his card, I did that show. And then that's when I didn't know what it was like really to go out of state and do a show. And I was so shook and nervous at the athletes meeting that he just walked up and introduced himself like, hey, man, you all right?
You can tell? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And we went to the back for the pump-up room. Like, all these dudes were, chests were out to here.
Yeah.
I'm 183. And I'm like,
I'm different.
Man. Yeah. But nobody told me what to look forward to. I had no idea what I was getting into. And when people go do national shows now, they'll come back like, man, I was supposed to win. Like,
no, you weren't.
Yeah.
That's not how national shows work.
If you were supposed to, you would have won. You would have won, you know? But it's like the national show, and I try to talk to these guys now, like, yo, I don't think you're ready. No, I'm going to do it and see what happens. Like, all right.
That's a lot of the entry fee alone is a lot now.
It was like 250 or 200, like
probably
200
more than
if you
more than 200, I think. Yeah.
So it's easily double all the other shows. I mean, God forbid you're late.
Yeah, they got the red. Yeah.
God, miss a flight.
Oof. Cortisol, you just holding water.
Right.
So like, I think one of the benefits for me was back in 2016, I went to nationals to see my brother compete.
Yeah,
he had placed well at a couple shows in Texas, so I felt like he was ready, right? We get there, everyone's walking around, and we're like talking to guys. I'm like, hey, what class are you in? Like men's physique. These dudes look like they're fucking open.
Exactly.
Talking about that wide eye. It's like,
You're
I'm
like,
just
what?
a spectator. I haven't yet to compete. My show's not till March of the following year. Yeah, something like that. So I'm just like, holy crap. Like, these guys are different.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think people, if you have the opportunity to just go to either a pro-am or a national show, just to see what it's like.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
You don't have that stage fright when you get there and you're seeing guys. It's a different level, like you said. There's too much money, too many people trying to change their lives off this stuff for you to be trying to see what happens.
You know what I mean?
That's why I did it once. I was like, I'm gonna do this shit right. Prep for 6 months.
Yeah, so you were fortunate. I'll say that. You were fortunate. You know, you had good leadership, you had a good mindset. And I think sometimes people, because you'll see like after a national show, then you'll see a lot of amateurs. I mean, they just giving away pro cards now. Like,
I could go get one now.
If they giving them away, why don't you have one yet? Then, you know? And like people like some of the guys I talk to, like, man, Frank, you're big. I'm like, let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah.
On the pro stage, I'm a little guy. I'm tall, but at 215.
Yeah. What are they on average? Would you say, Frank?
When I did San Antonio, the top 3 guys. With the first call out, they were all over. I think they were all 240.
So they're already over like the classic physique weight.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Easy.
That's
None
crazy.
of the men's physique guys make their classic weight.
Well, yeah, like when I saw them at the Utah, some of their quads are busting out of their shorts too.
Yeah.
They look like bigger than classic, like close to bodybuilding or 212. It's crazy.
They just have small waist.
Like Jay Cutler was sitting like right in front of me, and he was like talking to some other dude like that dude should be in bodybuilding. I don't understand what's going on. Like it's crazy. But he did that guy. I think he did make top call out, but towards the end, like 6th or 7th. Yeah.
I wonder who it was.
Still, like they're pretty big. That people have to realize that too, especially for the men's physique. Like, guys just think they're shredded, they're ready to go. Like you're saying, it's different. Yeah.
I got abs. Like, word.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
I got a Christmas tree. I'm ready.
You know what I mean? Like, man, it's such a different world when you're looking at those guys. When you're looking at the national, when you're looking at the pro guys.
Oh, national level physique versus pro physique is way different too.
Yeah.
I think my pro show. I think that was the first time I saw guys with like vascular backs.
Yeah.
Like I'd never seen that. Like, yo, how do you guys do that?
Where did I go to get these?
Like what?
It's on sale this week.
Like, my God, it's such a different world, you know, and I don't think these people know. Some of these folks don't understand what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Not just I'm gonna do this. I've heard a guy say, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this show, qualify, then I'm gonna probably take 3 months, do this national show, then I'm gonna get my pro card there." Then I'm like, it's good to have a plan, bro.
Yeah.
Hope it works out. I hope it works out. Have you ever done a show before? Okay.
Well,
and then I think like when people do national shows, you have to watch what time of the year you do. Because if you do Miami, you may have someone that's done like 2 or 3 national shows that year already, and they're spot on for Miami at the end of the year. Like, I'm just gonna wait until the end of the year, then go get my pro card. Like, all right, it might work. It could work.
Probably won't. That's why I personally don't like Miami. It's all the 3rd place finishers all year long coming through.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
And they were ready. They know what it's like to lose.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. They worked on their feedback because Steph did a show early when she turned pro in March. Got feedback from a head judge. They told her what she should do for the national show. Shows up, gets like 4th, asks for feedback again, and they're like, "All right, do this." Comes back, gets a close 2nd, missed the pro card by 1 spot because it was a junior Nats.
Yeah.
And then we're like, "All right, now what? Now what?" The judge is like, "Just come in exactly the same. You should get it." And then following show, got it. And everybody's doing that going into nationals for Miami. they're getting all that feedback. People are just getting better.
Yep.
That's why it's good to get the feedback and work on it. Judges see that you actually did work on what they told you to do, and you get rewarded for it.
All that stuff counts. Like, but that goes in, like, I would say your girl is good because she has good leadership. Like, if you get into it, man, like, you gotta have someone that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, now it's a lot easier because we know better, but like going through all those years, we didn't know. So it's a learning experience. Just like going through the pro league now, it's a learning experience. We're trying to figure it out, and we're getting closer and closer, we feel like. So but if you got that leadership, like Frank's saying, it happens a lot easier, a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. A lot less guesswork. Yeah.
I agree.
So we're talking about shows at the local level. Like, what type of show should you win? I guess that's like a good indicator for you to be like, all right, I'm actually ready. I'm ready for that next step.
Shit. Well, if you go to a show and there's only 5 guys in it and you end up getting first, it depends on the quality. But if you are beating some good-looking dudes and you get first and you barely missed the overall, then you're probably on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, we'll have those shows here in AZ. Now, I ain't trying to, I represent AZ. But, you got a show where you had like 4 people in your class and you beat those 3, like, and I'm nationally qualified. Like,
should you really go? Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? And I'll tell people, like, if they win here, if they do well in Arizona, I'll tell them to go to Cali and do a show.
Try another one? Yeah.
Yeah, just to get out of state, just to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort level, because
you're going to have to go out of town anyway for nationals, so you got to get used to it. Yeah.
You got to get uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, because it's way different than being home, sitting at home, sleeping on the couch, take a nap, show up.
Yep, come back, drive up to the convention center. Yeah, very different. I'd say like if a show has about 450 to 500 competitors, and you're either the overall winner or walk away, second place in the overall battle, I would say that's a pretty decent indicator that you might be ready. I feel like if the show brings enough people, it's going to bring enough talented people as well.
Yeah,
that's true. The talent pool is a lot.
Yeah, talent pool has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, like I was qualified, but I already know. All right, for my class, the weight limit is 177. I'm 167. I still got 10 more pounds to grow into it. Yeah. Why would I go to nationals?
Yeah.
Because somebody's gonna be 177.
Exactly. Yeah. Or they're gonna be
stage.
Like 185 lean, drop some water, make weight, and be like 200 or 190 on stage.
Yep.
So people have to be realistic with themselves, even though they look good. They gotta know, like, all right, I can't improve. Why should I go when I'm not ready? I'll just wait till I get there or keep training.
Well, because then on your Instagram profile, you can put 7 times nationally.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can put 4th place at junior nats or 2nd call out at USA's.
Like, good job.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not there yet.
Yeah, I don't know. If you see 8 times nationally qualified, I don't know. I don't know if that's something you want to be putting up there.
Oh, it's out there. It's out there.
Like doing shows.
Like, I don't think it's for you, man. Like, you need to change your ingredients, because that's
change your ingredients.
I don't know, man. That's why, like, I don't know. I keep saying next year's my last year, so that's why I'm like around a lot more amateurs now, and I try to tell them, like, hey, man, I think you have a very good base.
Yeah.
We tell you this is what you need to do. Like, all right. I was talking to
these kids don't listen.
All right, I know. I was like,
yeah.
Whatever.
I can think of like 3 of them off the top of my head in Arizona that I've said stuff to, and it's like, hey, I get it. I just turned pro, whatever. But like, I kind of know what I'm talking about in this pose and shit. Like, just do this.
It's so often, man, you get the cocky dude who has a bunch of friends, or the female who has a bunch of friends, and they'll be like, man, I should have won. Like, oh, you already know what I'm doing. I know what to do. I know.
Yeah.
All right, man, If you say so. It's different.
I would take advice more from someone like Frank too, because he's been through it and he knows he's done pro shows, been to nationals, he knows what's going on, he knows what they're looking for, knows what you shouldn't do, what you shouldn't like. I don't get why people would just blow him off like that. It just makes no sense to me.
Some of these
they just don't know.
Their head.
There was like one person that ever really listened to me, and he's on this call right now. And I told him, I was like, "Oh, you're gonna be pro.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna be pro. You're definitely gonna."
That was back in like February, and I competed in July.
Yeah, and I knew it.
And that day we changed like half of my routine.
I was like, this guy here. But at the same time, I'll tell a guy quick, like, I'm a pro. I'm not a great pro, but I am a pro, and I've been around great pros.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell you what could help you. Like, you could be better than me. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Like, I know where I am. Like, when you get to the pro level, shit, man. You go back there, you're like, holy shit. Well, I guess I'll be finding somewhere good to eat tonight.
What's around here?
What's around here?
Don't waste your time, waste money. They'll be like, yeah, I know. The only person that ever really listened, I told David, I was like, bro, you're gonna get your pro card, man. Like, you look great. You look outstanding. He's like, you think so? Yes.
Yeah, exactly, because you have the eye for it. You know what it looks like. You know the physique it should look like. These other people, they don't realize that there's a certain eye that you get. That's the reason why you can look at somebody. You need to be almost as good as a judge, and if you're a coach, because you have to be able to tell, like, all right, that person has it.
Yes.
They got it. They should probably not do this, or if they still want to do it, all right, that's their decision. But you develop an eye for it over the years, and you could tell who's gonna do good and who's not.
Yeah.
Because like I was telling David once, I did the Orlando show once with George Brown. And like we were backstage, he didn't have any pump up food or whatever. So I was like giving him some of my candy. Like, you got any candy, bro? Like, yeah, man, shit. Go ahead and knock it out. We're eating the same Reese's cups. We go out on stage. Yo, who the fuck is that guy?
Oh shit.
Like, what? Like, we clearly didn't eat the same candy. Because he got first, because I didn't place. And I'm like, and I'm backstage, and you'll hear your friends like, man, I don't think that guy should have won. Like, oh yeah, he should have won.
He should have won.
You can tell, yeah.
He won. Like, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good. Yeah. And I try to tell guys now, I only talk to a few guys now when I talk to them, because a few folks aren't very receptive. Yeah. And some I'll be like, hey man, look, you got a great base. This is what you need to do, man. Like, I don't want anything from you. I'm not trying to be your coach. I'm not trying to take over your coach. I'm just telling you what I've seen backstage. You look good. You're not great. You can be. Take these next couple steps. You know what I mean? Like, talk to your coach about it. Talk to your coach about it, and go from there. But some guys, I'll tell them like, yo, feel free, reach out, ask me questions. Yeah. Nothing. Don't say shit. Don't ask me nothing. They'll have a coach that's never had anyone win a national show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or have any pro athletes, and like, I'm telling you, my friends are pros.
I know these people.
You know what I mean? My friends go to the Olympia and compete. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. My coach said I should. I was like, well, listen to your coach.
Yeah.
Listen to your coach. That's on you, but that's your body.
Yep. Yeah. Or there's some big name coach that does it, and these are like young Padawans that need some development, and they're not telling them nothing, right?
No.
They're just sending them a 16-week prep. This is going to take you all the way through.
Yep.
And it's like,
here's week 1.
Yeah.
2. It's going to change.
And this is your peak week.
Damn, how does he know? I guess he must. Oh, he's a coach, so he's going to know.
Really good.
Yeah, he's still the future.
He already sees it in me.
He already knows I'm going to be flat this day. I'm going to need some carbs on it.
Exactly.
Cheat meal on every other Thursday. Wow.
I hate meeting an amateur that complains about cardio.
Yeah.
Oh man, this cardio sucks. Like, word.
You need to tell your boy Ryan to stop posting that shit. Of all these athletes he's got that don't do no cardio.
First of all, listen. Let me tell you what you're not gonna do. What you're not gonna do.
I'm gonna tell him this in person because I know he's gonna do a stream for
it. Well, I'll tell you what. I did my cardio today, so. And did we do it yesterday too? Yeah, and yesterday. So like, yeah, I'm not one of those athletes that don't have to do cardio.
Yeah.
But it's like I've also done 3 years of pro shows.
Yeah.
So like I know what I look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know what I look like in comparison to standing on stage with guys and to being backstage with guys. And I'm an ectomorph. Yeah, you know, I'm lean, but I do cardio.
Yeah.
You know,
I do cardio as well.
I do cardio. You know, and you gotta learn your body. You know, you gotta pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah. I've
been seeing some of these guys and some of these folks that did that Tucson show, and folks is talking about I should have did this, and I'm like, everybody wanted to win.
No, exactly.
Everybody wanted to win, like not just you.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's weirdness. I remember I was talking to a guy after the Phoenix Europa once. He qualified for nationals, and that was his goal. He said he wanted his pro card. He qualified for nationals, but I think he got second in the overall, and he was mad because he didn't win the overall. And I was like, yeah, I was qualified for nationals. Yeah, but I should have beat that guy. I was like, what are you trying to do? Be the #1 amateur? Like, what the fuck? Like, what does that mean?
It already happened.
Yeah, you got what you needed. I didn't win as well as David did when I got my pro card, but I got second place.
Yeah.
I don't put that on my contracts when I do a show. They're like, so what place did you get? Like, they don't ask. They ask you your name, your division, and for your signature. Like,
yeah.
We only got second. Well,
no, we don't want you at this show.
All right,
you know, like, that means nothing.
Yeah.
But, goodness.
Well, cool.
Y'all get talking about people. You got to stop.
Yeah. Well, I think we gave everyone a nice little rundown of what it actually takes to be a national level competitor and actually be successful at it. So I appreciate you guys. I think this is going to be helpful because we got, I think, all 5 of the national shows coming up.
Do you guys know the show dates? I don't. I know they moved around.
Americans is in 4 or 5 weeks. I think 5 weeks. And then you got Miami, November the 19th and the 20th, or 20th and 21st.
Because I think Junior Nationals
like a week before.
is November too now.
Do what now?
Junior Nationals and Junior USA is in all in November, I think.
I think so.
I think they're like every weekend in November. There's a national
show.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're already in August.
And USA's got moved to December, I think. So.
Did it?
Yeah.
Damn.
So all you national people out there want to do a show, listen, heed our warnings.
I'll tell you one tip. One thing I always tell folks: look at who won the top 5 at the Olympia before your national show.
Yeah.
And you have to make those guys your competition. And when you're training for your show, you don't look like those guys. Like, you know, you got to keep working because just looking better next to the guys that you're already on stage with, I'm better than the other amateurs. Like, all right.
What is? Oh, damn! There's this brand that's like King of the Midgets or something, or. But that's essentially what it is. Yeah.
Hey, some little guy just won the overall at the Tampa. Did you see that? He was good.
Did he win the overall?
He won the overall. He was pretty good too. I saw his back. His back was like super detailed.
Yeah.
I think it was like 4.5 or something like that.
He was
where?
The guy
at the Tampa. He won the overall.
I didn't know he won the overall.
Not pro, but the amateur, the NPC portion of it. He won the overall of it.
Holy shit.
And they had some good competitors.
Look good, dude. Yeah, look at the picture. You'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're up yet, but.
He won though. That's awesome. He was he held his own for sure. For like the little bit of classic that I watched, I was like, oh, he deserves to be there. Just a small guy, but yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, he needs to. He would be someone where if he wanted to go to a national level show, that would be a good idea.
I think so. Yeah, I've seen a few people like that. A lot of people think they're not even good enough for it.
Yeah.
So they just don't do it, and they wait year after year, and then you're like, damn, this dude should be. You're not pro.
Yeah.
It's like, and then they stop competing, or they never even do it.
Like that, so.
Man, you have so much potential. You need to stop. But all right, yeah. I think that shirt fits you better too, David.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. XL.
You had to take off Kendall's shirt.
All right, I gotta stop recording now. This is all gonna be edited out.
I want one of those shirts though.
Now that I was gonna.
I don't want a white one though.
Large.
I don't want
the first run, but now I know I need to get pretty much everyone to XL and a little bit more this way.
Standard.
No, I want a large. I'm not as big as you.
No, you're gonna want an XL.
No, I want a large. I'm not big like you. I'm tall. I'm not big.
Right.
How tall are you, Frank?
Shit, 6'3".
Oh yeah, damn.
And the large probably comes to your belly button.
I want a large. I want a medium.
We'll make mediums.
I want a medium so you can see my veins, my biceps. I want Kendall's shirt, the one you're wearing.
All right, you guys.
So we all going to Vegas then, right?
We're going to Vegas. We'll see you.
I already know you're going to Vegas, David. You can quit bullshitting. I already know. When and talk, bro. I already know.
My coach was like, "Yeah, Vegas. It's a good show. I'm okay with Vegas." And I'm like, "All right."
I mean, if anything, we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, and that's
October
like
3rd?
the other day.
Yeah, October 3rd. I think 9 weeks.
I don't know. I'm trying to get to Shreveport first.
Oh yeah. Well, how long you got for that?
4. Yeah.
Ooh. How you feeling?
I feel like my back. I need the veins in my back.
Yeah, because I would say.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the best things about being pro is that the closer you get to your show, like search that hashtag of the show.
Okay.
And that way you can see who else is doing that show. That's the one good thing about being pro. You can find out who your competition is before you're there.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him. I kind of figured it's gonna be pretty much all of Ryan's boys, everyone from Texas, like Two-Ton Tommy, pretty much everyone from Texas. Most of the guys from Tampa, like Anthony Gilks. I think it's just gonna be those boys because Dre already qualified, George Brown already qualified.
That don't mean you gotta go get that money though.
God damn, I know. Last year he was on a rampage, just collecting funds.
You might still go get that bread.
Yeah. So I figure it's going to be another 40 class show. I mean, you got a bunch of guys in Texas, and Louisiana's not that far of a drive for a lot of guys in like Atlanta.
True.
So it's just going to be a big class, big show. But
it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm excited to see. Like anything else, I do expect to win. I'm going there to win, but I'm excited to see where I stack up more. Like mostly
ties up next to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to. It's like, all right,
well, that's
I've been looking at some of these guys for years, right? So it's like, where do I actually line up? Like,
right.
I'm just waiting to turn around to the back. Like, please, God, let me just turn around.
As long as you stay focused, bro. You know, me personally, I'm always like one of your biggest fans. You already know how that go anyway.
Yes,
so I think you can do well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, just don't be cocky. Be confident.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna be confident.
Plus, you have the cheat code. You train in Texas.
Yeah, cheat code.
That's just bullshit, bro.
Right now I'm in Indiana, so that's bodybuilding central.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, but you'll probably be in Texas next week.
Yeah, baby.
Frank, what's the last thing to come in for you for conditioning?
My back.
Yeah.
My
back.
Is it your back, or do you just hold water there?
Yeah, my back for me personally is never great. But like you're asking earlier, my weight, my best placing as a pro was I did the Dallas Europa, I think in 2017, and I was 195.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I think I got 10th or 11th in that one. So I think sometimes I try to stand with the bigger guys, but I'm not dense at my height. So like trying to be bigger, I lose out on conditioning.
You lose your that's your strong point. So
yeah, and I always have abs. Like that's not even.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to have abs, you know. And like shoulders are good for me. Yeah, I know you hate that, don't you, David? I would show them to you, but you'd be mad right now. So.
Well, we're here doing leg raises.
And I don't even do abs. I do cardio though. But like, yeah, my back's so hard, so I don't think I lift heavy enough sometimes for back. I think it's my problem. I'm always scared about hurting it, so it's like I don't think I lift heavy enough. So I'm changing that up. I want to see what happens this time around, and yeah, just get my back straight.
Just watch a bunch of like Branch Warren videos for back day. That's what I did.
He's not gonna make it to the show.
No, I'm not gonna kill myself. No, I'll look at a lot of Serge Nubret. That's what I watch.
Yeah.
You know.
Frank, I've looked with both of you guys, but I know for back day, actually both of you guys have helped me, in my opinion, improve my back workouts and back. Like Bo, just something simple, rolling my shoulders back on lat pull downs, and then Frank getting me to like really squeeze those lower lats.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys both have good back days. Like you coach people through them extremely well. So
no, I like your back. I'll be honest, I like your back. Don't worry, we'll see what happens in Vegas though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in Vegas.
Hopefully they have a live stream for that one.
I hope so.
If they do, me and Daniel we should do a commentary on it.
Y'all should the next podcast.
Vegas. Daniel's coming. I haven't even told him about Vegas.
Yeah.
See, I can tell him the day before. He's like, all right, I'll
be
there.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Damn.
You guys should live stream it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, I guess we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Let's get some food.
All right, me too.
My food's being cooked right now.
Oh.
Ready.
I'm hungry. All right, I gotta see you guys.
Later.
All right, hey, good talking to you.